Winthrop players are dressed up. I don't know if you guys have seen Anarchy's outfit yet.
Anarchy and Limo look
Anarchy
great.
and Lima look amazing. Hey, speaking of Anarchy, you can see him in Pacha's
He's like
camp.
kind of behind Pacha.
Yeah, a little bit.
Above
He's
his
a little
left shoulder.
blurry. Anarchy just off of his Redshift Singularity win, so he's trying to defend his title of
Carolina's guy.
Carolina regional winner
From Canada.
But for now, we got these two trying to make their way into winter semis.
And you know, Pacha could be the only person here capable of taking that title away. He could be the other Carolina winner from Canada.
We just got distracted by something.
We just got.
We don't even know what it is. It's a push
Juicy
pop.
drop
Never mind.
pop.
It's a juicy drop pop. Sorry, guys.
It is a push pop. You're right.
Yeah. So set starts and basically nothing's happened yet.
Yeah, we were distracted by a push pop.
We're distracted by a push pop, and they're kind of chipping each other down a little bit. Peabnut forces himself high with the rush and really aggressively lands with the down air, and it actually works. But gets punished for that blade toss pull.
I think that's kind of going to be, well, I was about to say we're going to see a slower paced set here
and then he instantly
than our last
died.
couple. Yeah, and then
How did he die there?
He
What
got
happened?
back aired. Pacha tried to retreat off stage to regain a little semblance of control.
And he got hit in the initial
Got-
the startup of up, he just gets killed. Wow.
Exactly.
You know, I sound a little flummoxed, but it's just because like the set started so slow. Like nothing was. It was just chip, and then
Die.
somehow I blinked and Pacha was in a position where he got back and died.
Peabnut reminds me, like not Mega Man, but Peabnut specifically.
Right.
Reminds me of a grappler because he just like shocks you sometimes.
Yeah. He
And-
also loves tomahawk grabbing.
Oh, I actually found out about this from Peabnut at Redshift.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's if you drop shield on the very frame that Crash Bomber hits your shield, the Crash Bomber just like stays suspended in the air for a couple frames, and it looks very funny. It doesn't change anything. It just looks weird.
We'll see if we spot that one.
It just happened a second ago.
Yeah, we'll see if we spot it again. All right, neutral get up into that grab. Yeah, Peabnut. Oh man, Peabnut's so good at grab.
There you go.
There's a lot of different things Peabnut's good at, but you'll notice like if you're shielding or if you're like in a position where the grab, like if grab is good for Mega Man to get, like it feels like he gets it every time.
And this is what Peabnut is so good at, right?
Oh my
like he
God.
just jump scared Pacha early one time and then slowly expands the lead.
Yeah, and he almost jump scared him again. He did that little tech where if you're leaf shielding, you throw the metal blade up, you're instantly actionable.
Yeah, it's
and
scary.
Tries to up tilt Pacha, dropping his shield. But Pacha barely doesn't get hit by the strong hit, so he's still alive. And now he can try to even up the percent, even if he loses his first stock. All this damage helps. And maybe he might take the stock first.
Pacha doing a really good job of bringing this back, but Peabnut then catches him, dropping shield early. The shield poke up air fair takes that stock away, and Peabnut now just going to keep building.
And up air fair feels so gross. The way it mixes up your DI, too.
I think that was a pop-off from Redemption Bracket.
Yeah, it was.
That was very loud.
All right, we got it's always scary when the metal blade and the leaf shield are in hand. Like I was saying earlier with that little cancel tech. So
Yeah, it's scary, and there's so much, like, Peabnut knows everything.
yeah, he literally knows every possible thing you can do with his character. And as the not Mega Man player, you usually don't.
I forgot earlier I was watching Peab play, and I legitimately forgot that you had a wall jump with this character until I saw him do like this
The wall
crazy
jump,
like
insta tech back, like the insta.
no, he
wall
did
back air.
he did like a Z drop C catch wall jump, land on stage, throw metal blade up tilt, and killed
Yeah,
them.
I can't.
was like, what
even,
are you
I can't
doing?
even picture that one. That's too crazy.
He-
Oh, catches the. Yeah, so another metal blade leaf shield shenanigan.
And
Is
it's
that-
really good in this matchup too because it's kind of the antithesis of what Palu's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to pick you up with the last hit of like falling air every time you're somewhat unactionable. And so Peabnut's like continuously trying to shock Pacha by being
these
like,
little, like, mix-ups.
conditioning him on that. Actually always actionable by the way.
Yeah, if you pick up the metal blade while you're down being, it cancels the down.
Yeah.
So. And now you're holding an item that can kill confirm into back air, you can confirm into up tilt.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
he
Z-drop.
summoned it.
Oh, doesn't get the little stage spike that he probably was hoping put Pacha in an awkward spot, but he doesn't mind.
Yeah, eventually he's
That's
just
so
going to find that
hard.
there.
How do you? There's so much stuff coming at you, and back air will just kill there.
That's
And-
what I talked to Peab about during his pool set. He had a close game one versus a Sonic player.
Right.
He did close out that set pretty comfortably from the rest of it. But then he was like, I need to control more of the stage at all times. And like those were his words. Was like, I need to control more. And so I'm going to use more projectiles. I'm going to use more metal blades. And I think that was a crystallization of that epiphany that he had of just metal blade, side B, back air, jab, jab, back air, metal blade. Like, everything was just flying at Pacha. Pacha just kept having to retreat, kept having to cede stage control, and eventually Peabnut finds the critical hit to close the start.
Yeah, and you can't just keep shielding them forever because Mega Man back air is notorious at shield poke. So,
Actually, a lot of Mega Man stuff.
you're probably
shield
wondering,
pokes
like, why
here.
didn't Pacha just sit there and shield the pellet? But you can't just do that forever. At some point, the pressure becomes too much.
Pacha, though, maybe taking a page out of the book of his set versus Blue Dog a little bit earlier. He did very, very well in the FD game. But
what was Blue Dog's counter pick? And maybe Pacha was like, this stage is
that's
pretty
pretty good. It worked for me.
Maybe I should counter pick this stage.
Hate to break it to you, though. Campy characters on FD, still really good.
Pretty good.
Peabnut can just decide to never touch you again.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Peabnut, yeah, gets a little clip of the leaf shield and then just runs away. And Peabnut has no trouble right now playing that, hit you and run away game. But just gets clipped by Nair. That's all Palu needs sometimes.
Only gets him 53% though, 65 after the back air. Peabnut barely maintaining that lead, trying to lengthen it once more. We saw this during game number 1. Peabnut just looks for those little tiny inroads, and if he can take that first stock, it snowballs so hard from that point. So Pacha really has to draw first blood here. Back air connects, sends Peab out deep, but Peab is able to use Crash Bomber as a great deterrent and as a mix-up on the ledge too to come back down with those lemons.
All right, Peabnut in the corner now. Kind of at a disadvantageous position for the first time this entire set. Oh, when Peabnut spot dodges, that's scary. You know an up tilt's coming.
And he also is more than willing to spot dodge for the rest of the game. Yeah,
he'll just spot dodge in your face like 4 times in a row and there's up tilt, and you're dead. Cancels the... Oh, this time, not getting really what he wants out of that cancel with the leaf shield. Gets back anyway. Great catch with that grab. That was smart.
Very, very pretty also.
Yeah, it looks nice. Tomahawk grabs just look so cool.
It looks like, and this is kind of funny to say, but every time you tomahawk somebody, it looks like you're so much better than them.
Yeah, it does.
Every time.
And Peabnut just hits Metal Blade up tilt, and that killed at what? You're at 90 when you got hit by the Metal Blade?
I think it was like 111 after everything was said and done.
And you know what? You don't even need to use Metal Blade for kill confirms. It's Metal Blade grab, and that's 28 damage. The Nair invincibling the down air and actually gets him to start a combo up a bit.
Yeah, Pacha making good use of Peabnut's Metal Blade.
Tries to get footstool leaf shield, but doesn't quite get the right hit that he wanted.
Damage from Peabnut, but he gets traded out there. The landing up air and the landing dare, neither one of them does what he wants it to, and Pacha's able to cancel out that leaf shield with the startup of F-tilt. Now has great positioning in the corner, tries to catch Peab as he comes back to the ledge, but Peab fastfall a little bit too fast for Pacha, so he's going to get his feet back up onto the ground. Opportunity to close this gap once more.
Yeah, Peab running from corner to corner. and Pacha stayed in the center that entire time.
I could absolutely believe if that was a little DI mix too there. Peab did like double back and forth while the leaf shield was hitting Pacha. Was on the right side, then on the left, then on the right again.
Pacha almost dies to the weird...
Will die to that.
He actually dies for that. Wow, yeah, just holds right. I think he was drifting out, and it cost him a stock.
God.
Very unfortunate.
He catches it too, but Pacha's able to get F-tilt out. Crash Bomber on
Crash
you.
bomb. Watch out. Oh, that was...
Micro spacing from Peab is beautiful.
That was beautiful. He literally walked right out of the F-tilt. I mean, he only really got a jab out of it, but hey, it's getting him all this extra damage too.
That's another thing that makes you look so much better than your opponent is walking in front of them.
Yeah, walking just outside of the range of a move. Fortunately, all I got was jab out of it, but it did get him like a bunch of that extra positioning, which got him extra damage. So 70%. This lead is looking tough. Don't jump.
Good on you, Pacha. Don't jump. Keep strong.
Man. If you don't jump, then how are you mixing up? You're going to keep landing into the damage. It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
That's a problem for me later, though.
Yeah, that's true. At least I'm not dead. All right, there's a Metal Blade on the floor, and Peabnut punishes him for aggressively trying to pick up the Metal Blade with just a dash back F smash.
Another Metal Blade toss, but Pacha catches, throws around. F smashes from Peab keep coming out, and this time Pacha lands, gets stuck in the end lab of a jab the other way. Peab's F smash connects with his back and puts him on set point. Peab 1 game away from going into winner's side top 8. If Pacha wants to become the next Canadian to win a Carolinas event, he's got to reverse 3-0, at least if he wants to do it from winners.
Yeah, and just a small announcement, everyone. The side stream is having internet issues. So we're going to switch to recording mode for the side stream. So you'll see all those sets. They'll just, unfortunately, won't be live. We'll put them on YouTube. We're going to stream as much as we can on the BGC Bootcamp, but we don't have a super hard deadline. So
What's our soft deadline?
midnight.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try to be done by midnight. But yeah,
Put me back home at like 4 a.m.
and you know, we'll probably be done by midnight if Peabnut gets what he wants, which is wrapping the setup 3-0.
Yeah, that's the thing about Peabnut is that his sets take a while, but then you also look and they're all 3-0s, so they could be taking longer.
They're like slow games, but then
They're
he
slow
wins
games with a
lot.
lot of action.
He
yeah.
wins a lot, and a lot happens. So yeah, like you said, they're not boring.
No, I said slow for a reason instead of boring because I
Yeah.
love watching Peabnut play.
Yeah, they can be boring. We'll put that out there.
I
But
have
I've
seen-
enjoyed these last 2 games.
I have seen Peabnut versus some of the quote-unquote other campy
Sonic.
characters, maybe.
Yeah.
And he is willing to go to time, and I respect that.
Oh,
Pacha trying to catch high with the up air, gets the drag down on it.
Yeah, but you don't really get a true follow-up off that drag down. You gotta guess correctly, right? And that's hard.
I think you might be able, if you get like the right hit, you could up tilt, but I think it's very
Oh.
situational. You know what's not
Peabnut.
situational?
He
Falling
went
fair.
greedily going for side B to cover his recovery, and Pacha just chases him down there, which Palu can do no problem. And finally, whoa, the reversal on the nair gets him the up air, and Peabnut tries to aggressively land with down air, and he gets up aired for it. He keeps trying to aggressively land with down air, it works the 3rd time.
I think it was the
What, the 4th time?
Pacha.
What's
Pacha.
happening?
Pacha does manage to reversal though after all the
Still
shenanigans.
doing very well here.
Peabnut goes high.
All right, we're back.
Never left.
Pacha tries to, yeah, doesn't get that true
I'm
combo.
gonna hard call this out and be completely wrong. Pacha's got a snapback issue on his controller. He keeps like throwing moves left when he's like his opponent is to the right that make no sense. Like that wasn't a roll read explosive flame.
Yeah, that was that was just the wrong thing.
It was just the wrong direction.
All right, finally, Peabnut gets something. I mean, we're kind of talking about how Pacha's controller's having issues, but he's up for the first time in the set.
He's good enough to compensate. That's what matters.
Yeah. All right. And Peabnut gets a Crash Bomber on Palu, but oh wow, that's perfect. Air dodges the Crash Bomber.
It's still very losable for Pacha if he's not careful. Peabnut
that's
looking
scary.
to cheese that stock away
Yeah,
with the
but-
down air off stage.
Pacha's shown he doesn't mind up being onto the stage if he thinks it'll be safer than any other option.
He's willing to eat the hit off of it instead of eating the death
Instead of
off of
dying.
it. Oh, down smash
He
weak
had
hit.
the read, but
Peabnut back in this game out of nowhere, only 13% down when previously he was an entire stock.
he scared me. He scared me.
Surprise.
I was about to talk about how Peabnut got like an air dodge read with the down smash, but didn't charge it long enough. And as I was about to say that, he kills him with down air.
Remember when I said Peep jump scares you sometimes?
Yeah, that was a little bit of a jump scare. But, you know, Pacha, the game was even, so not... Ooh.
Really
Not out
good
of
use
it.
of the nairs so far to keep beating out Peabnut when he tries to be aggressive with the leaf shield. So now Peabnut going to use it to retreat. Yeah, very smart. I don't like these explosive flames. Double back air from Peabnut.
Landing back air into rising back air. No!
Falling explosive flame and he's stuck in the lab. Pacha, no!
He got it buffered off the pellet.
No!
That's so unfortunate. Peabnut was down 3-1 stocks like 20 seconds ago. And
Peabnut moment.
he jabbed him and he got stuck in the